graph the line below on graph paper. The line should pass through the points 0, 1. So let's find 0, 1. There's our first point. And 6 fourths, we go to the right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are our 2 points. Then draw and label 3 right triangles on the line as shown. The triangles should be the same shape but different sizes. So if I were to go up and over, there is my first triangle. So that line just keeps going that way and just keeps going this way. I could also make one that is like this, and I could also make one that is like this. So those are 3 different triangles. And let's call the red one triangle A, let's call the blue one triangle B, and the smallest one is triangle C. So triangle A, the length of the vertical side, so the up and down side is 3, the length of the horizontal side is 6. So vertical over 6, well, that reduces down to 1 over 2. Then look at triangle B. The length of the vertical is 2. The length of the horizontal is 4. So 2 over 4 reduces down to 1 over 2. And finally, the last one, it goes up 1. It goes over 2. How my screen is I can't actually write that, but please know it goes over 2. So it's 1 over 2. So the last column of that table, we had 3 over 6, we had 2 over 4, and we had 1 over 2. Each one of those can be reduced down to 1 over 2. So the slope formula is the same thing as change in y over change in x, so delta y over delta x. What you're doing is you are finding the difference in y over the difference in x. So the formula is finding a subtraction product. So it's actually y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where you have 2 different points, 2 different coordinate points, and the first one is x1, y1, and the second one is x2, y2. So we're going to find the slope of each line. We first need to find points where it goes through perfectly. Well, I see a point that goes through perfectly here and another one here. So my change in y is how much does it go up or down. This one goes up 2 over 1. You could keep that as 2 over 1, or you could reduce it down to 2. The second one, I have 2 points. I have one here and one here, where you were actually going down and over. So to show that you went down from left to right, because you always read from left to right. You read a sentence from left to right. You also read a graph from left to right. So we go down 3 over 4. So that becomes negative 3 over 4. Number 3, I have a point here and another point here. They don't go up or down. So they go up or down 0, still go over 4. So 0 is my slope. And finally, I go from here to here. I go up 4, but over 0. So this one is actually undefined because you cannot divide anything by 0. If you were to type that into a calculator, it would give you an error. So when will the slope of a line be positive? Well, the slope of a line will be positive when there is no negative. What that really means is from left to right, it goes up. It'll be negative when there is a negative, but that is from left to right, it goes, oops, I did those opposite. JK. Let's pretend that I did that opposite. So So it's negative when it goes down. So determine the slope of a line that passes through 2, -5, and 7, -10. So what you're doing is you're finding the change in y over the change in x. So from -5 to -10, I went down 5. And then from 2 to 7, I went up 5. So -5 divided by +5 is -1. So my slope is -1. Please notice that I went from the first one to the second one, so my arrows are going in the same directions. You can't have arrows that are going opposite directions. Determine the slope of the line that passes through -5, 7 and -5, 9. So again, change in y over change in x. So from 7 to 9, you go up 2. And from -5 to -5, you go over 0. You cannot divide by 0, so this one is undefined. So 8 to 8, you go up 0. -7 to -9, you go down 2. 0 divided by anything is 0. Finally, Reese and Cassandra are riding the bus. There's a fee to use the bus and an additional rate per mile. Reese goes 5 miles and pays $7. Cassandra goes 9 miles and pays $10.20. How much is the rate per mile? So from 7 to 10:20, you go up $3.20. From 5 to 9, you go up 4. So what we're really going to do is we're going to divide 3.20 by 4, and you find that it is 0.8 or 80 cents per mile. And last question, Brianna and Kim join a gym. The gym has a joining fee and a monthly rate. If Brianna goes for 8 months and pays $262, and Kim goes for 11 months and pays $349, how much is the monthly rate? So how much does it go up by per month? So change in y. So from $262 to $349, it goes up $87. And from 8 to 11, you go up 3 months. So 87 divided by 3 means that the change is $29 per month.